Good morning, you guys. And so I wanted to come on really quick here. I only have a few minutes to get this done. But I was watching Saturday Night Live reruns last night on YouTube. I have no idea how I got... Oh, yeah. Anyway, that's beside the point. But you know how you get lost in I guess you would say, like, transition goes from one thing to the other. And anyway, I ended up watching old reruns of Saturday Night Live, and there was the one with Kristin Wiig, and she plays Gilly in the classroom, and she has the big red hair with the big pink bow. Oh my gosh, I laughed so hard. Sorry. Anyway, loved it. I wanted to do something in my journal this morning to just kind of show that, and plus the red hair kind of goes with the fall. So I'm just going to do like a quick sketch here and use some acrylic paint to just put her in here to kind of talk about that. I ended up watching that last night, which had me rolling. I don't know. Sometimes it's just good to watch silly things and laugh, if you ask me. So what I've done here so far is I just have like I just do my background color here, and I'm just going to kind of use some... My shoulders are looking kind of strange here. This is an erasable watercolor pencil. And so what's nice about it is... Hold on, let me see here. Is it will... when I color over it, the lines won't show up. I can't remember. It didn't have to be exactly, because it's just part of telling the story. So I'm just kind of doing a little sketch here. And I think the most important thing, my paints are... They're saying they need to be used more, and I totally agree. But I'm just using acrylic because it dries fairly fast, and I actually haven't used acrylic in a while. But I think what gets me most about her image is her crazy curly red hair. And so definitely want to add that in there. So I pulled out some color. These are just like craft paints. That you can get at Hobby Lobby. You can get them at... I like to go to Walmart because you can buy like a whole set of them. Should have put a napkin underneath the thing because it's gonna... I don't want it to make my pages stick together, but you can buy a whole container of all the different colors for like $10. And one of the things that was so cool about being part of the journaling community on YouTube is you can ask questions, because a lot of times I used to put a lot of acrylic. I was like, gosh, sometimes my pages stick. It depends on the acrylic paint. This is like a craft paint, so it doesn't stick, but when I use like some, like if you go to Hobby Lobby and you use the Painter's Choice. Do y'all want me to zoom in a little bit here? Y'all, if you use the Painter's Choice, it's very thick, you know, which is great, but it also, it dries sticky. And so a couple of things you can do is put like just like a really light dusting of baby powder, or baking soda or something like that, just to kind of put a... Okay, let's get her crazy hair going. I kind of pulled up a picture right here of her because she's just adorable. But, and that will help keep the pages from like sticking to the other page, you know. And her hair is really big. Big curls. Richard Simmons curls. You know, and I haven't thought about him in a while. I wonder what happened with Richard Simmons. Such an encourager. Okay. But knowing the one I saw, and again, you know, it's been a while since I've watched like Saturday Night Live and stuff, so I mean, this could be, I don't know if this is something that she played in, or it was just that one, it was like 9 years ago is what they were, when it was, at least it was uploaded, I guess, or maybe, I don't know. Anyway, it was 9 years ago, I think. That's what it says on YouTube. I didn't look further, but I'm wondering if all of this was done in one night, or I don't know. I don't know if she was a permanent actor. I didn't follow Saturday Night Live really close, you guys, except some of the older ones, but I don't know. But I like her anyway as an actress. So I'm going to come in here and kind of add some different color. This might be too dark. Let me find some white. Oh, her shirt is... Yeah, so she, anyway, during class, she's like the troublemaker. And she ends up like, and there's other actors in there, and they, every time he has to go through, because something will happen in class, and they all go, no. One little kid doesn't like his stepdad, so everything is about his stepdad. And then there's another girl that's like, you know, teacher's pet type deal. And anyway, then there's anyway, she ends up being like the troublemaker and does all this stuff. One of the things is she I guess one of the little kind of the teacher's pet told on her. Anyway, in the next frame, the teacher's pet has like, which is terrible, you guys, but has pencil stabbed in her. And so then the teacher goes through the whole thing of like, who stabbed the pencil? And anyway, and Gilly is always like, Gilly, did you stab the pencil? And she goes, sorry. Anyway, it's just really funny, and like shoots the principal in the booty with the bow and arrow. It's terrible, but it's hilarious. It's just how she does it. Yeah. Sorry. You know. But anyway, I'll leave the link below to it if you guys are interested. I don't know. I just thought it was just, maybe it was late night funny humor for me, but it was, of course, I love the red hair. Okay, so we got to get the pink bow in there, which I probably need like a little darker pink. Oh yeah, that was the other thing that was like hilarious. I'm trying to find the pink that's going to show up in that red hair. Is that she and she's always standing like right there, and then it like happens so fast. But anyway, one of her pink bows gets left behind, And so, like, it's the evidence that she was at the crime scene. Of course, she always admits to it anyway, but it was funny. So I'm just going to cover this in white since that kind of gives it like a base coat. So when it dries, I'll cover it up with pink. And that way it will let's use some pink on her cheeks. Where's my, I'm just gonna still kind of moist here, but I'm just gonna, since this is a quick drawing, we're just gonna keep her eyes closed. Give her some traditional round cheeks. And if my pencils, oh yeah, they're right, I'm using my pencils. Okay. I like to come in and do, for when I'll use my black ink, but I like to come in and use my watercolor pencils for doing some shadowing around the neckline, which I don't know. I might have kept them. These are ones that I've used for a long time. Here's a darker skin tone. Oh yeah, that would work. I have a pouch that has like the art supplies that I use like all the time. Like it has my sketch pencils in there and things like that, and I keep it on my cart. I really love these. Some of these watercolors I picked up. I went to Jerry's Artorama. They're Fabric Castle. I think they're watercolor pencils, and I really like them. Okay, so let's just go in here while we're waiting for that bow to dry. And do some. Again, I've been wanting to do some artwork in my journals for a long time, and I'm trying to make it a point to do like maybe some 15-minute drawings or something like that. To help with that, these are mermaid markers. They're really fun. Adding they're just like a water-based marker. They are messy at times. They can be, depending on the brand, but I've gotten myself pretty darn messy with them. I'm looking for my skin tone. This is Jane Davenport Beach Color, and I love that I can just kind of come in here, just do some outlining around the face. To add a little bit of color. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, I'll probably be talking about this for a couple of days. Okay, the bow is not quite yet dry, but we're going to go ahead and come in and color it in. And then I'm gonna have to jet so I can get my day going, but I'll let this dry and then probably do some ink work. And what I mean by ink work is I I like to come over and kind of do an outline. I'll show you guys in just a minute. I can't do on everything just yet, like this bow, for example, and the white collar shirt, because the paint is still wet. But I can, but I'll come back and do it. But let me show you real quick. I like just kind of come in here and add some, you know, just some black ink just to kind of emphasize it a little bit. And I use Micron 08 archival ink. Pigma is the brand. And I use 08.08. I'll try to link it below with Amazon. They have like all different ink sizes. 08 is my go-to when I'm doing artwork doodles and stuff. So, and also what I like to do, also just really quickly here, is kind of come in with some white, because I read somewhere, and you guys, I didn't go to art school. I'm just a I've loved art my whole entire life. My mom even said you always had a sketch pad and, you know, sketching out, wanted art supplies, that kind of thing. But I adding 3 tones to the color to the hair. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't with doodles and stuff, but like it kind of makes the hair, I guess, more real. Well, my stuff is not realistic. It's not like, yeah, I don't know how to, fine art, I guess. It's fun art. But I like to sometimes kind of just add white just to highlight things a little bit, you know. I'm going to emphasize that sleeve a little bit more. She's got a Peter Pan collar on, so it can kind of overlap her little dress. But instead of using the harsh black, white is a great also kind of highlighter to your hair. But, and then what I'll do is I'll just kind of come in and outline her. Once it starts drying, it'll be a lot easier and not so hard on the old marker, on the old pen. Alright, you guys, well, thanks for watching. That was fun. It felt good to get paint out in my journal. Oh my gosh, I've been wanting to do it for so long. So y'all have a great day, and go check out the video if you haven't seen it. Maybe I'm just a silly girl and love it, but it just cracked me up last night. Anyway, alright, y'all have a super sparkly day. Bye bye.